In this video, we're going to talk about the Java Sea. Now, you might just think of it as a vast, shallow sea right in the heart of Indonesia, but it is so much more than that. It's this incredible place with deep layers of history, vibrant life, and a super important role in the modern world. We're going to uncover what makes this body of water so special. Okay, so to kick things off, let's get our bearings. Figuring out exactly where the Java Sea is located, well, that's the first step to unlocking all its secrets. So check this out on the map. The Java Sea has this really strategic location. It's sitting right on what's called the Sunda Shelf. And get this huge area was actually dry land during the last ice age. Today, it's pretty much completely surrounded by some of Indonesia's biggest islands. You've got Borneo up north, Java to the south, Sumatra to the west, and Sulawesi over on the east. And we're not talking about a small pond here. This sea covers a massive 320,000 square kilometers. To put that in perspective, that's roughly the size of Germany. So yeah, it's a huge feature of the whole archipelago. But here's the thing that's really interesting. For such a massive sea, it's incredibly shallow. We're talking an average depth of only about 46 meters. And that one little detail? It's key. It influences literally everything, from how warm the water is, which helps coral grow, to how easy it is to find shipwrecks on the seabed. So, all this unique geography creates this perfect environment for life to just explode. Come on, let's dive beneath the waves and check out the incredible ecosystem that's thriving down there. And when I say life, I mean it. This sea is absolutely bursting with it. It's a recognized hotspot for marine biodiversity, home to more than 3,000 different species of marine life. That is just a staggering number, and it really tells you how rich these waters are. So, you might be asking, what makes this ecosystem so rich? Well, it's a mix of a few things. You've got the seasonal monsoons driving currents and bringing in all sorts of nutrients. Then, you have these huge rivers flowing in from Borneo, or Kalimantan as it's also known, which changes at the salt levels. All this creates this super dynamic environment that's perfect for both the species that live there year-round and for those just visiting. It's a really delicate balance, and thankfully, it's protected in beautiful places like the Karimun National Park. But, the seafloor here doesn't just hold life. It also holds the echoes of a pretty dramatic and, a violent past. Yeah, during World War II, these waters became the backdrop for one of the war's most costly naval battles. Back in February 1942, a combined Allied fleet, we're talking American, British, Dutch, and Australian ships, they tried to stop a Japanese invasion of Java. The battle that followed, it was a total disaster for the Allies, and it pretty much ended their naval presence in the region for a long time. So today, the seafloor is basically a historical graveyard. It's the final resting place for at least 5 Allied warships lost in that fateful battle, sitting right alongside other lost vessels like the merchant ship Indonesia. They're just these silent, somber monuments to a really turbulent past. Okay, let's come back up to the surface, back to the present day. Because the Java Sea is still critically important, it's a place of immense value, but also faces some pretty big modern-day challenges. You see, the sea today really has two sides to it. On one hand, it's an absolute powerhouse for Indonesia's economy. It's home to major oil and gas exploration, it's one of their most important fishing grounds, and it's a huge hub for tourism and scuba diving. But, on the other hand, it's facing some serious modern threats. We're talking about everything from piracy to pollution from river runoff, which is a huge danger to its fragile coastal ecosystems. Alright, to kind of wrap up our journey here, let's look at some of the most surprising secrets this incredible sea is holding. So, let's just pull together some of the coolest things about the Java Sea. First, remember, this sea only even exists because the last ice age ended, and the melting ice caps flooded what used to be a huge, dry plain. It's wild to think about. And today, its calm, clear waters create the perfect conditions for coral reefs to grow, turning it into this amazing underwater garden for divers. And of course, beneath all that beauty lies the energy that helps fuel Indonesia's economy. It's just a place of constant change and hidden wonders. And all of this really leads us to one final critical question about the future of this vital marine environment. It's all about balance, right? A challenge that really defines our modern relationship with the world's oceans. As a sea of immense resources and history, how can we balance its economic use with its ecological preservation? Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.